Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing the Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage trailer. There's going to be like more reaction, a little bit of a breakdown, so let's get into it. So, rules no eating people. Love it so far. So we can see that Venom is still a nuisance. Venom still pretty much annoys the hell out of Eddie, and I really love that relationship between them. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship between Venom and Eddie. And as you can see here, you know, Venom is just making a mess of the kitchen just because.
Say either, you gotta say either. I say neither, and I say neither. Either, neither. Let's call the whole thing off.
Just making an absolute mess, guys.
Catch up. Excuse me. Yummy.
I absolutely love that scene, you know. I feel like that scene right there with like Venom trying to make breakfast is like the perfect depiction of the relationship between Eddie and Venom. Again, that like love-hate relationship in a way, you know. But more so towards the love side, you know.
Good evening, Eddie.
Hey, Mrs. Chen.
Good evening, Venom.
So, I love the fact that, you know, we can see that Venom kind of waves hi to Mr. Fang, to Miss Fang, and it's because in the last movie, you know, Venom / Eddie Brock kind of like revealed themselves, so no longer does Eddie kind of have to hide Venom. He can kind of, you know, be himself in a way around people who he's familiar with. So I think that's a really cool, like, you know, change that we see now. Like, Eddie no longer has to hide Venom.
Jen.
He says hi.
I've been thinking about you.
So right here is our first look at Cletus Cassidy, who is Carnage. You know, he's absolutely insane, absolutely psychotic. You know, I was doing a little bit of research before, you know, kind of figure out like, you know, who exactly Carnage is, going to his backstory, and yeah, Cletus Cassidy, absolutely insane, crazy guy, psychotic. Yeah, as you can see, again, riding on the wall in his free time, him punching the wall. I love that scene. I feel like it's a rite of passage in every in every Venom movie to have a scene where Venom is just eating people, you know, just like hoisting them up, showing off his teeth and everything like that. You know, you kind of have to put a shot like this into a Venom movie. So as you see here, on the newspaper again, the hidden victim is Cletus Cassidy. Kind of going back to the fact that Cletus Cassidy is psychotic. I think in this movie he's like a serial killer. A lot of victims, not a good guy, insane.
Who do we leave behind? And how do we leave them?
So if you just heard what Cletus Cassidy says, who do we leave behind and how do we leave them? In the comic books, it's explained that Eddie kind of like escaped prison, but in doing so, he left behind Cletus Cassidy. So this is what Cletus Cassidy is kind of referring to, you know, who do we leave behind? How do we leave them, you know? Like, hey, Venom, you went and left us here. You forsaked us, you know, not cool. And I'm just going to point out this character here because even though the focus is on Carnage, we do see this lady here who seems to be at the same prison as Cletus Cassidy. So I'm curious to see whether or not she is another villain or something like that. Like, is she going to team up with Carnage against Venom? Is she going to help Venom fight Carnage? Like, she's mysterious. You know, if you guys have any theories, let me know in the comment section below.
In the darkness, the rescuer who never comes.
Again, if you heard what he said, the rescuer never comes. Venom, our rescuer, you know, he escaped, but he left everyone behind. Venom abandoned us, you know. There's beef, there's bad blood there.
Welcome back, Eddie Brock. It's been a long time. Miss you.
Alright, this is our first look, full first look at Cletus Cassidy, which is pretty cool.
So much.
So here you can see that, you know, the symbiote goes into his bloodstream, you know, through the veins, And that's a distinction that I kind of discovered, not discovered, but like as doing research, figuring out more about Carnage and Venom and stuff like that. But Carnage, the symbiote is actually inside his bloodstream. He is Carnage, and that's different from Venom, who Venom is still, the symbiote is still itself. It's just kind of like in unison with Eddie. Eddie still has his identity, but their identities merged in Carnage. It's in his blood. The symbiote and Carnage are one person.
Come chaos.
Oh yeah, okay. So as it's burning, right? I'm going to assume that this is Carnage Cletus Cassidy escaping the prison. And as you can see, there's another person with him who I think is the woman who we saw before. That black lady with the glowing like blue eyes who we saw before. Right. Seems like, so she definitely has powers, whoever this lady is. Again, we'll have to see who she is, how do her powers work. If she's going to be Team Carnage, Team Venom, we'll have to see.
Chaos soon come.
Man, that's a great picture or scene unshot of Carnage, man. Absolutely intimidating. He looks exactly what he looks like, in the comic books. I think they did a pretty good job. And that's it. Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
The chocolate delivery hasn't arrived yet.
We had a deal.
One thing that I really love about the scenes between, Eddie and Miss Fang and Venom is the fact that, Miss Fang can't hear what Venom says. So Eddie can hear Venom, like, saying these ridiculous things and, like, cutting him off and stuff like that. And he just tries to, like, have to block him out and continue his conversation. I just love it. It just adds humor to the movie.
What's gonna happen? You gonna stop protecting me?
I am happy to eat, Mrs. Chen.
No.
Like,
You cannot.
it's great.
Mrs. Chen. What? Nothing?
See? And it leads to awkward moments like that because, she can't hear what Venom says. And that was a really cool final scene as well, or final shot of Carnage, him behind the glass stained windows, his arms out. And yeah, this is a pretty cool shot. So I'm excited. I mean, that's it. Coming soon, only in movie theaters. I'm excited for this, for Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage. This was a great trailer. I'm really happy and excited for it. In the description box, I'll link the video that I watched for the research about Venom and Carnage, gathering things about them in the comic section, in the comics. Sorry. So I'll link that in the description below if you want to check it out. It goes really into depth into the comics about both characters, so give that a watch. Thanks for watching, and subscribe here for more reviews in the future. Thanks, guys.